to the Millionaire Hot Seat tonight. Let's give away $1 million. Come on. Yeah, let's hope somebody wins the big money tonight. Let's get straight into the show. I've got the 6 contestants ready to play. Let's meet them tonight. And they are Mike Horner. Went on exchange to an all-girl Japanese high school where they called him Prince. Pauline Clark knew her boyfriend was the one when she made a runny cheesecake and he loved it. Jarvid Henderson won a dare by eating 13 McDonald's cheeseburgers in a row. Ugh. Sarah Blake crashed a quad bike, was thrown 10 metres through the air. One of Diana Palmer's best days was watching Mick Fanning surf at the Fiji Pro. And in Manila, Peter Tottle was threatened because he sang someone else's karaoke song. There you go. Don't do that. All right. Let's go, Mike. Let's play. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Welcome. Mike Horner is a Bachelor of Commerce student at the University of Melbourne, in Melbourne, obviously.
That's right.
For 20 years of age. Brendan is your hot seat partner in crime, Brendan Tam. G'day, Brendan.
G'day, Eddie. How's it going?
Good stuff. Now, how do you two know each other?
Well, we met in grade 2 and went to the same primary school, 2 different primary schools, and then we went to the same university as well, so we're still mates.
You've been following each other around.
Yes.
Now, you've got a twin brother,
I do.
but he's diametrically opposite to in every way.
Well, yes. Well, I'm a Bachelor of Commerce student, mathematics, science, but he's an animation student. He studies everything in graphical design, makes video films. I can't do any of those things. I can't even draw.
Yeah.
And he's in one of the most prestigious art programs in the country.
And he can't count, I gather.
He can't count, no.
That's good. 2 for the price of 1. But the one thing that was quite harrowing for both of you, you're both diagnosed with a rare bone marrow disease.
That's right.
And
well,
the odds of that?
1 in 200,000 people.
Gee.
Yes.
And you were the 2.
Well, I was the second one, but both him and myself, we were both saved actually by Brendan's dad, who's a paediatrician.
Fantastic.
Yeah, well, he's saved us twice, and, well, it's fantastic to be here today.
Good on you. And Brendan, you've been on this show before, haven't you?
I have, Eddie.
How'd you go?
I went very well.
And how did you helped him, did you?
Oh, that's right. It was a lifeline event, and, well, it was for $20,000 on the final question. Brendan had no idea on the answer at all.
You gave him the right answer?
I gave him the right answer.
He won 20,000?
He did.
How much did he give you?
$0.
So when you win some money tonight?
Well, it'll be me returning the favour to Brendan.
You give him double what he gave you.
He's right.
That's it. Mike, you ready to play for $1 million?
I'm ready to go.
Let's play hot seat. Come on. $100. Which of these is the collective noun for a group of whales? A, pod. B, bushel. C, vine. D, bouquet.
That's a hard question. This is the first question.
10 seconds.
I have no idea. I'm going to pass this question. I don't know if it's pod, bushel, vine, bouquet. Get me out of here. No way.
You're not a celebrity, but we'll get you out of here. See you, mate. Hello, Pauline Clark.
Hi, Eddie McGuire.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank
That's
you.
the way. Pauline's 51 years of age, Family Support Services Coordinator.
That's correct.
What do you do there?
Basically, we provide in-home support to families who are, need strengthening in terms of whatever their issues are. So we provide a service to the families to get them back on track.
Good stuff from Oakley, Southern Victoria. Andrew is your son. G'day, Andrew.
Hey, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Andrew's 25, Matthew's 23, Peter's your husband of 27 years. Do you know the answer to this one?
I sure do.
Good. Which of these is the collective noun for a group of whales? Pod, bushel, vine, bouquet.
It's A, Eddie. Lock in A, pod.
Pod is locked in and correct. The pot of whales for $100. It can also be a school, as in a school of fish, or a herd of whales, or a gam, less frequently used than pod, $200. In the standard game of Monopoly, what does a player collect each time they pass go? A, rent. B, one hotel. C, $200. D, a property.
It would be lovely to get one hotel, but I think the answer is C. Lock in C, $200.
$200 is in and correct for $200. Unless the player's on his way to jail, at which time you do not pass go. Do not collect $200. $300. Set during the Korean War, the TV sitcom MASH did not star which of these actors? A, Jamie Farr. B. Loretta Swit, C. Alan Alda, D. War and Peace?
I know this one, thank goodness, Eddie. Lock in D, War and Peace.
War and Peace is correct for $300. Unbelievable show, 11 seasons. Alan Alda was Hawkeye. Swit played Major Hot Lips Houlihan, and Jamie Farr played Corporal Klinger. $500. Which jewellery house is famed for producing a series of jewelled eggs for the Russian royal family? A. Lalique, B. Fabergé, C. Cartier, D. Tiffany?
I think I know this one too, Eddie. Lock in B, Fabergé.
Fabergé eggs are in, correct for $500. Well, designed by Peter Carl Fabergé, about 50 eggs were made for the Russian family, imperial family, between 1885 and 1917, and there's said to be around 40 that still survive today. All right, Pauline, you're going beautifully here. 11 questions to go for $1 million right after the break in the hot seat. Welcome back. Pauline Clark is in the hot seat. Pauline, you came to Australia in 1978. Where from?
I came from India. I was born in India and I came here when I was 13.
13 years of age. Enjoyed it?
Love it. It's the best thing we've ever done.
And have you been back to India? Where are you from in India?
It's hard to say because my dad was in the Indian Air Force. So we're all born in different states in India, and so I feel like I'm a bit so actually because we've been everywhere, man.
But do you go back at all? Have you been back to India?
Been back in 88, 89.
Yeah.
And there's no family left, so this is home.
This is home. Good on you, Pauline. 11 questions for $1 million. You ready?
Yep.
Here it comes for $1,000. What is the only country to have won consecutive Rugby World Cups? A. New Zealand, B. England, C. South Africa, D. Australia?
Sport's not my strong point, Eddie. I think I'll have to take a pass.
See you, Pauline.
Thanks very
for
much.
being part of it. Hey, Javid, how are you?
Hey.
Javid Henderson.
That's me.
From Ringwood in Victoria. And you're Anglo-Indian as well, are you?
Yeah, I am. Yep.
What's your family mix?
Indian and English. I've never been to India. Born and bred in Melbourne.
Yeah, a Ringwood boy.
Yeah.
And working at the Pig Row Bar and Grill in Ivanhoe as a restaurant manager.
That's right.
How long have you been in hospitality for?
About 15 years now.
Right. What is the only country to have won consecutive Rugby World Cups? New Zealand, England, South Africa, Australia?
Well, I don't think it's England. I'm tossing up between South Africa and Australia.
7 seconds.
Might be South Africa.
4.
Lock in Australia.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
In 2011 and 2015, so the last couple. New Zealand also the only country to win 3 titles, having won the inaugural World Cup in 1987. Australia's won it 91 and 99, South Africa 95 and 07, and England, of course, that famous win of Johnny Wilkinson in 2003. Sorry, Javid.
No worries, mate.
See you, buddy.
Thanks.
See you, mate. Hello, Sarah Blake.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What happened to the quad bike?
Oh, we decided to take our friend on an adventure for her birthday.
Yeah.
And you just hoon around this dirt track and started to get a little bit too confident. Went around a corner and tried to put the brakes on and just went face first into a...
Did you
Well,
get
the
hurt?
bike went into the wall and
Yeah.
I went up over the wall.
You all right?
Oh, I smashed my hip up.
Ouch.
But still did a 2-hour horse ride after it. So.
2-hour horse ride with a
Yeah, I
bike.
didn't want to miss out on the rest of the day, so I just saddled up and
Yeah.
got on a horse.
How was your hip? Was it broken?
It was
or?
awful, but yeah, it was.
Oh,
the
you
life
must
of
have
the
enjoyed
day.
riding
Yeah,
a horse.
I just laid in the back
couldn't
of the
think,
car.
couldn't think of anything better than to ride a horse after snapping your hip in a quad bike accident.
Just
Sarah, Nikki is your friend and colleague. Hello, Nikki. How are you?
Good, Eddie. How are you?
Good. How's she going to go?
Oh, she's going to smash it.
That's what we want. All right, Sarah. Good luck for $1,000. Here's the question: which of these is a Latin word meaning king? A. Max. B. Rex. C. Duke. D. Fido.
I have absolutely no idea.
King.
I'm leaning towards Duke. think I'm going to have to pass.
You can pass if you like.
I'll pass.
See you later, Sarah. Bye. Hello, Diana.
Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. From Roselle in New South Wales, 32 years of age, contemporary art gallery owner, and
Yes.
it's called Palmer Art Projects.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, I opened the permanent exhibition space in Sydney 6 months ago, actually, and represent emerging and early career and other fabulous artists. And
It's contemporary Australian artists.
contemporary Australian, New Zealand and American.
Fantastic. Now tell me how it's all going really well.
It is going well. It's been an interesting 6 months, learnt a lot,
Yeah.
and but building momentum and really loving it.
Good
and
stuff.
have fabulous
And is your
artists.
background in fine arts or anything
It
like
is.
that?
I've worked in galleries and museums for about 10 years.
Good on you, Diana. That's great to go out and do that. Your best friend is Edwina. Hi, Edwina.
Hey, Eddie.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Let's have a go. Right, you've got to get this one right, Diana. You cannot pass. Which of these is a Latin word meaning king? Max, Rex, Duke, Fido.
It's B, Rex.
Locked in. It's correct for $1,000. Now, you've got a fairly big family.
I do.
How
yes.
many?
Well, I'm the youngest girl of 16 altogether.
16?
Yeah.
Now, take me through that.
Steps, halves, full, the whole thing.
Can you remember them all?
Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 Davids.
How does that go at the dinner table at Christmas?
It's always fun.
Yeah, and then they've got 16 nieces and nephews, and they're all around the world.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Switzerland, the States, Tasmania as well. I've got family down there, and yeah.
Good on you, Diana. That's amazing.
I'm pretty lucky to have all of those people most of the time.
Diana, let's go. 9 questions to go right after the break for $250,000 in the hot seat tonight. Welcome back to the Millionaire Hot Seat. Diana Palmer has just broken into the art world on her own, having worked with, we're just talking in the ad break, Tim Olsen.
Yes, a few years ago.
Yeah,
I
up
mean,
there-
it seems a while ago.
Up there in Wallara in Sydney, and that's where your exhibition space is now, is it?
It is, yeah.
Diana, good luck for $1,500.
Thank you very much.
Who did Novak Djokovic defeat to win the 2016 Australian Open? A. Rafael Nadal. B. Thomas Berdych. C. Andy Murray. D. Roger Federer.
It was on my birthday, and it's C, Andy Murray.
Lock in Andy Murray. The Scotsman is correct for $1,500. Murray, of course, winning Wimbledon this year, but lost the Australian Open final 5 times as Andy Murray, losing to Djokovic on 4 of those occasions. Diana, let's go for $2,500.
Okay.
In the 2015 film Creed, Sylvester Stallone reprises his role from which film? A. Rocky. B. Cliffhanger. C. The Expendables. D. Rambo.
It's not B. Yeah, it's A, Rocky.
Lock in Rocky. Lock in Rocky. Apollo Creed was his first great fight, and his Apollo's son comes back in Creed in 2015. Rocky's correct for $2,500. Rocky Balboa. Very good movie, actually, Creed. $4,000. Which of these is a chain of restaurants owned by British chef Jamie Oliver? A. 5. B. 15. C. 21. D. 000.
I don't think it's 000, but it's 21 or 15, and I think from memory it's because of the 15 chefs that he pulls out as a charity thing. So can I lock in B?
You can lock in B.
15.
Yes, it's locked in. You wouldn't want 000 to be the name of the restaurant, would you? 15 is correct for $4,000. $6,000 question, Diana. Good luck. Which social media platform celebrated its 10th year in March 2016? A, MySpace. B, Twitter. C, Instagram. D, Pinterest. 10th year. March
That's
2016.
2006. How old was I? 20 something. I am going to say D, Pinterest.
Lock it in?
Can I lock in Twitter?
You can lock in Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, Twitter.
I think I've just lost this.
Not MySpace, not Instagram. You locked in Pinterest and then you jumped out with 1 second on the clock and said Twitter. And Twitter is correct for $6,000. Twitter was launched in 2006, MySpace in 2004, Instagram 2010, and Pinterest in 2010 as well. So there you go. Diana, you are now within 5 answers of $250,000. We'll do it right after the break in the hot seat. Welcome back to the hot seat. Diana Palmer is in and playing beautifully. Now, Diana, there'll be a lot of trivia people out there saying, how do I know that name, Diana Palmer?
Yes.
There is another famous Diana Palmer, isn't there?
The Phantom's wife.
That's right, Mrs. Phantom. Mm-hmm. What's your dog's name?
I don't have a dog, but he would be called Devil.
You'd have to be.
Is that right?
And a horse called Hero.
Yeah.
That's it. $10,000 question, Diana. Good luck. Which of these is not one of the 5 Great Lakes in North America? A, Victoria. B, Superior. C, Huron. D, Michigan.
I'm thinking that I feel like Lake Victoria is where the Victoria Falls are, and I don't... Can I lock in again? I think I failed, but lock in C, Huron. Because I know Superior and Michigan are. Victoria, is that in Africa? Like
4 seconds.
A.
Lock in A.
I think I've just lost
1 second to go.
I've done it again.
You're good at jumping out with 1 second left on the clock.
It goes quicker than you think.
Victoria is correct for 10. Diana, that's 6 in a row.
Wow.
You are flying. You are Diana Palmer of the Millionaire Hot Seat. The 5 lakes are Lake Superior, Huron, Michigan, Erie and Ontario. Lake Victoria is in...
Africa.
Africa, that's it. 4 questions to go, which means, Sarah, I think you're out of business, but thanks for being part of the show. All right, let's go, because everyone's in the money. Pauline, you could win $20,000. Mike, you're a chance for 50. Peter, 100. Diana, basically now it's 1,000, 250,000 or nothing.
All or nothing.
All or nothing. Here we go for 20 grand. In which year did the United Nations officially come into existence? A, 1918. B, 1939. C, 1945. D, 1975.
Okay, I know I should talk this through. It's either the end of World War I or World War II. And I don't think the UN existed before World War II started, so I'm going to lock in C, 45.
1945 is locked in. The end of World War II. It was the League of Nations between World War I and World War II. 1945 is correct for $20,000. October 24, 1945, after ratification of the UN Charter. Pauline, thank you very much for being part of the show. We've 3 to go for the big money. You're enjoying yourself now, aren't you?
Oh, it is fun. as long as I know the next 3, it's really fun.
It's a lot of fun then. Edwina.
She's doing so well.
She's killing us, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's going great guns. Come on, Diana, let's go for 50,000. Crockett and Tubbs are the surnames of the 2 main characters in which classic TV series? A, Hawaii Five-0. B, Chips. C, The X-Files. D, Miami Vice. Crockett and Tubbs.
No, it's not C and D.
Crockett and
Chips.
Tubbs.
I feel like they're surfers. Crockett and Tubbsy would be surfers, and I literally cannot do anything other than answer this.
Crockett and Tubbs. Two main characters. Classic TV series. 20 seconds.
It's A. Can I lock in A?
You can do whatever you like. What do you want to do?
Let's just go A because I think I'm feeling like Chips had Chips Rafferty or something in it, so it would have been different.
No, Chips was the motorbike cops in America. Incorrect though. Don't worry about Chips. They're out. X-Files, no. Crockett and Tubbs, you reckon they were surfers?
Yeah.
They were police officers, Crockett and Tubbs. And they were police officers in Miami Vice. Sonny Crockett was played by Don Johnson, and Ricardo Rico Tubbs played by Philip Michael Thomas in Miami Vice. The classic opening scene from Miami Vice. Well, Diane, I'll tell you what you've done. You've answered 7 questions in a row. You're fantastic. Well played.
Thank you.
You've set the scene. Congratulations.
Thank you very
Well done.
much.
Good on you, Diana. Peter.
How are you, Eddie?
Hello, Peter. How are you?
I'm great now. She did an awesome job.
You did an awesome job, all right,
Thank you.
because you're now 1 question away from $1,000, 2 questions away from $100,000. If you do miss, Mike, you're up for 50 grand. Simple as that. That's the tail of the tape. Peter Toddle is a program coordinator in what department of RMIT University in Melbourne?
I work in the Justice Department. We deliver the Certificate for Diploma, Advanced Diploma in Justice.
51 years of age, from Werribee in Victoria. Michael's your son. G'day, Michael.
G'day, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Michael's 21, George is 19. Yep. Nicole is your school teacher wife of 23 years. And we are very close to winning a whole lot of money. What are you going to do with $100,000?
The deal was if I won $100,000, I'd take Nicole for a trip overseas. For her birthday, we didn't get to go away for her 50th, so first-class trip overseas.
Good on you, mate. Well, there's money for all that. You travelled to Fiji with some mates for a one-day cricket competition, and you were mistaken for the Australian cricket team.
Well,
and did you play along with it?
Yes,
yes,
definitely,
I'm sure you did.
Definitely. A mate of mine was half Fijian, so we went over there just to fill in as a fill-in team for this one-day comp. So the locals heard there was a team from Australia coming. By the time we got there, it was the Australian team was coming, and there were reporters taking our photo and. Yeah, we were the Australian cricket team.
Why not? May as well go with it.
And I've got it in a frame, me with the Australian cricket team.
That you are playing for Australia. Good on you, Peter. All right, let's do it.
Eddie.
This is for $1,000 in your pocket and a shot at 100 grand. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sward is a term specifically referring to an area of land covered in what? A, rocks. B, grass. C, water. D, snow.
Okay, I have no idea. I'm going to have a guess. I don't think it's rocks. I'm sort of leaning towards it being grass. It's a sward of grass. I don't believe it's snow. I'm not going to pass, so I'm going to have a crack, and I think it's B.
Lock it in?
I think, I'll just think, I've got 20 seconds, I'll think about it. A sward, an area covered in sward. It's not water. I'd hate to go out on my first question, but I am going to stick with B. Lock in B, please, Eddie.
It's locked in. You were on grass right from the word go. Grass is correct for 50. Well done. Thank you. Bad luck, Mike. You missed by 1, but thanks for being a great part of the show.
Pleasure to be here, Eddie.
Good on you, buddy. Well played. Peter.
Yes, Eddie.
We're going to go to the news break. When we come back, we're playing for $100,000 cash. Peter Toddle's in the hot seat for $100,000. Diana did a magnificent job earlier answering 7 questions. Yeah. Let's cash in on her good work for $100,000. You have to go and buy a painting off her at the very least.
I will. I'll speak to her and I'll buy her second most expensive painting.
All right. Michael's your son. Michael, fingers crossed?
Yeah, fingers crossed.
OK, so this is for the trip of a lifetime for the family?
Definitely, yeah,
right,
definitely.
let's go for $100,000. A moon of Jupiter, which of these is the largest moon in our solar system? A. Ganymede, B. Callisto, C. Oberon, D. Titan.
Righto. I reckon I've got a bit of an idea, but I'm not 100% sure, so I've got to work it out. I'm thinking Titan. Because Titan is Clash of the Titans, and Titan's something really big, but I know Callisto also is very big. Oberon, I think they're all moons of Jupiter.
A moon of Jupiter, which of these is the largest moon in our solar system?
See, now I've got too much time to think. I'm looking at Oberon thinking it might be, but
10 seconds.
I might go with my gut, Eddie, and I'm going to go for D. I'm going to lock in D, please.
Locked in. You're tossing up between Callisto, Titan and Oberon. They were the three.
I think I ditched B. I was sort of going C and
Well, the one
D.
that you had no idea about, Ganymede, is the one that's correct. It's A, Ganymede. Well, you may as well miss it by a whole lot.
May as well.
A diameter of more than 5,200 kilometres, meaning that it's bigger than Mercury or Pluto. In fact, Titan, a moon of Saturn, is the second largest, and Earth's moon, in comparison, is the fifth largest. Hey, Peter, well done, mate. You got $1,000. There you go. Peter Tuttle just won $1,000. See you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night, everyone. Seat tonight. Let's give away $1 million. Come on. Yeah, let's hope somebody wins the big money tonight. Let's get straight into the show. I've got the 6 contestants ready to play. Let's meet them tonight. And they are Mike Horner. Went on exchange to an all-girl Japanese high school where they called him Prince. Pauline Clark knew her boyfriend was the one when she made a runny cheesecake, and he loved it. Jarvid Henderson won a dare by eating 13 McDonald's cheeseburgers in a row. Ugh. Sarah Blake crashed a quad bike, was thrown 10 metres through the air. One of Diana Palmer's best days was watching Mick Fanning surf at the Fiji Pro. And in Manila, Peter Tuttle was threatened because he sang someone else's karaoke song. There you go. Don't do that. All right. Let's go, Mike. Let's play. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Welcome. Mike Horner is a Bachelor of Commerce student at the University of Melbourne, in Melbourne, obviously.
That's right.
For 20 years of age. Brendan is your hot seat partner in crime. Brendan Tam. G'day, Brendan.
G'day, Eddie. How's it going?
Good stuff. Now, how do you two know each other?
Well, we met in grade 2 and went to the same primary school, 2 different primary schools, and then we went to the same university as well, so we're still mates.
You've been following each other around.
Yes.
Now, you've got a twin brother,
I do.
but he's diametrically opposite in every way.
Well, yes. Well, I'm a Bachelor of Commerce student, mathematics, science, but he's an animation student. He studies everything in graphical design, makes video films. I can't do any of those things. I can't even draw.
Yeah.
And he's in one of the most prestigious art programs in the country.
And he can't count, I gather.
He can't count, no.
That's good. 2 for the price of 1. But the one thing that was quite harrowing for both of you, you're both diagnosed with a rare bone marrow disease.
That's right.
And
well,
the odds of that?
1 in 200,000 people.
See.
Yes.
And you were the 2.
Well, I was the second one, but both him and myself, we were both saved actually by Brendan's dad, who's a paediatrician.
Fantastic.
Yeah, well, he's saved us twice, and, well, it's fantastic to be here today.
Good on you. And Brendan, you've been on this show before, haven't you?
I have, Eddie.
How'd you go?
I went very well.
And how did you helped him, did you?
Oh, that's right. It was a lifeline event, and, well, it was for $20,000 on the final question. Brendan had no idea on the answer at all.
You gave him the right answer?
I gave him the right answer.
He won 20,000?
He did.
How much did he give you?